ship maybe because there is no ship. No Kunka. Nice. Yes. Nice. We're gonna find out who is gonna be victorious. Is it gonna be Monkey Freedom Fighters or is it gonna be
Zinvis?
Let's see if they can set something up on Rise. Saxa trying to get the positioning right, and there we go. Shards come out first. A lot of damage being stolen by Nikwa. Yapso has got a Fisher, but the Snowball's already out. The Fisher doesn't connect, and that's going to be your first blood there for Nikwa. And as you said, always nice for support, especially someone
Get back into the game. They're going to need their mech timing to be very good. Nikwa eating a lot of raises here mid.
Indeed, with the Fisher to set up as well.
No damage, boys.
A lot. Arise, onto another raise. He's got the raise. Just a little bit short. At the same time, bottom lane, they find themselves a kill onto the Dazzle there. The Bane Miranda combination with the help of Saxo. Looks like Saxo didn't even need to use any spells. Top lane, the crush comes out to Jimmy, and Jimmy, one more slap to the back should do it, and Bambo gets the bash. Will be able to find himself a third pick off there for the side of 4 Clovers. So,
like, yeah, sure, he doesn't need the lane farm per se, but he can't give away free kills.
Sing's in a lot of trouble as well. You got Pycat moving forward. They've got a snowball if they're feeling the need, and they'll use it here to burst down Sing. Sing's dead. Pycat will be able to jump himself away, and Gabout's rotate.
Kind of expected this, right? We even mentioned that their laning phase was supposed to be the one who actually did stuff.
Nice. Nice, coming in, and they'll find Bambo. Bambo getting a little bit too greedy in the courier as well. Ooh.
That was close. It was kind of necessary too.
There's Yarrow, Kabat. He's all on his own. And yeah, that's going to be another kill here. 4 Clovers continuing to use the power there with the Baymorano duo. Mid lane, Nikwa getting off the static link. And as he leaves Pycat on his own down bottom. And Pycat, of course, is at a point now where he's going to be feeling a lot safer on the solo lane. Mid lane, Stubble comes through, picks up Nikwa, closes the gap onto Rise. They've got the Plasma Field here, they'll get themselves the kill. And at the same time, just the tip of it there, bringing down the Shaker there with the shards. With the promise, but he's going to have another crush when he comes down, so Demon's got to be careful where he positions himself, and the crush is just going to come straight out onto Jimmy as Jimmy stands next to him. Now Bambo will get himself out, Nikwa's turned up, gets the static link off Demon, looks for the TPO, it's not going to work. Bambo with the bash to the face, takes down the Brewmaster. Bottom lane there was a nightmare onto Sing. Still trying to look to trade farm mid lane. There's a bit of a focus coming in from 4 Clovers. Snowball in onto Arise, and that's going to be a kill. Pycat's turned up. Now will find himself a kill on Arise. Arrow's not going to connect on Sing. Sing's up in the air, ready to deal with him. Second Bambo trying to juke it out with a sprint. No, he surely can't get away from this and that. They'll find the kill there. The question is, can they get Nikwa as well? This would be pretty big for the side of MFF. Meanwhile, Pycat's just found a kill onto Sing. Can they find a razor? Do they have as well towards the mid? 4 Clovers. They might even find something off the back of the moonlight. Looking for a Rise, Nikwa. He's going to get the static link out, and he's hanging around. The Snowball's going to be there. Rise just can't kill Nikwa inside. The Fisher will finish off the Razor. No, Pycat, he's found himself a mega kill streak. He's going to try and look for Yapso as well. This DD doing so much work. Leaps forward. Is he going to be able to get the kill? They've got the shards. He's going to block Yapso up, and Pycat will find himself the double kill. This Masmerana all over the map. 11 minutes in and bottom lane. There's a Fiend's Grip here onto Beaver Knight. Bambo comes in with a crush, and that's going to be another one for the side of 4 Clovers. 13 for 3, making things happen left. And there's your Fisher coming out to Saxa. They'll try and move in here with Sing. He's looking to try and get the cracks, but he's not going to get it. And there's your Fiend's Grip mid. Bambo's gone in with Nikwa. Arise getting taken down, picked off on his own. And MFF, they commit a lot of heroes for this top lane defense, but they're not going to be able to find it. Has come out here. EGM getting tossed up into the air. Well, they have to follow up. There's your dust from Yapso. They'll find the stun. The Fisher onto 2. Saxa trying to come in, trying to look for a potential save. Will pop the ball was touched from Beaver Knight. Nikwa in the back lines. But the Echo Slam comes out from Yapso. Shallow Grave's going to keep the Shaker alive here. Nikwa cut in the middle of it all, and there's your heal bomb. From Kabat will find a second kill, but now the rest of the side of 4 Clovers has turned up. They'll take down Beaver Knight. Demon now trapped up in the shards. They'll find themselves another one, making the trade, the 3 for 2. They might just find Yapso and Pycat will. They're almost certainly. Oh, it's incredibly low, 70 HP. Arise is now on the run as well. The final 2 left alive from MFF. Shards, will they be able to find anything here? The Shards got to be a little bit off point. Yapso will be fine. Arise is going to be a different story there. Bambo closing the gap with the sprint. There's your crush onto the Shadow Fiend. Wars punch onto Arise. And they will. Okay, Arise just pick up someone in return. Bambo's still looking for it. Arise won't get himself away. Arrow flies through from Pycat. Yapso will juke it out. Pycat, is he still out? He needs to be careful because there is a blink on this ladder. Nightmare. It's going to hold back Kabap. There's Yara to follow through him. Bambo blinks in. Gets the crush down. That's going to be Kabap out of this fight.
I think they just go kill Roshan, right? The inability to focus the hero down, that's what makes it scary. But if you don't have damage to supplement it, it's not that good. Like, you actually need something else to back it up.
Shadow. Let's see if 4 Clovers can find it. Does just come out. Didn't quite catch all of the entirety of the team here. They've taken down one of the Brewlings. Leave the night. Mr. Sing Song getting healed up. He's going to be fine. Ice gets the Requiem off. Looking for Nequa. Weave drops down. They're starting to lose the armor on the side of 4 Clovers, but they haven't quite died. Snowball comes out. They've taken down Sing Sing. They'll find Yapzor as well. And now MFF. They've lost 3. They may just lose even more as well. Bama moves in with the crush onto Jimmy. They'll find the full 5-man. 4 Clovers losing nothing. And MFF, they don't need...
Massacre. It's not even close.
Closing in on the 1,000 per minute difference in terms of gold.
Yep.
And maybe even more now. Bambo jumping in onto Yapzor. The arrow flying through. Is it going to catch onto the Shaker? It doesn't matter though. They've got the Nightmare out. They'll find the kill onto the Earth Shaker. Saxon moving forward with the Snowball. The punch onto Kebab and the Ice Shards as well. Second kill there for 4 Clovers in a quick succession. Out of this one.
He's a Jukular. Oh, never mind. He's dead.
He's Gonzo. Rest in pieces. Yeah, he's trying, bless him.
I don't really think there's any comeback from this, to be fair. I mean, I'm sure they're talking about... You just have such an item deficit, and Brewmaster is not a hero that can be played from behind.
Oh, and these arrows, Pycat. He's out. I bet Pycat's absolutely loving this game on Marana.
Yeah.
8 kills, 8 assists, hasn't died at all. Maybe even just make that 9 in a second, and there we go, make it 9. Godlike streak now for Pycat on his cap. 29.
I think their answer is panic. Wait for Brew.
Let's see if they can do anything with Brew. 2 seconds, as you said, back on. They get the Fisher out. It's a nice 5-man Fisher. But there is the follow-up. Now Demon turns up, jumps in with the primal split. Bambo getting fairly low. Will try and get himself down. Moonlight Shadows out. Arise moving forward with Asia Snowball, picking them up. Oh no, sorry, not the Snowball. It's just the fact that they've tossed the Razor up into the air. The Nightmare's the thing holding back things. They get up a nice Requiem and Fisher. And in fact, they found one. They're going to be able to find themselves 2 here. MFF maybe with the turnaround. Let's see if they can find anything more off the back of this. Sing Sing moving in. He's going to be looking for Saxa here on the tusk. Saxa, oh, there's the crush. Right, and the Snowball, can they still find the favourable fire for Clovers? There goes down from Yapzor, hits onto multiple heroes. There's a Nightmare onto the Shaker. 4 Clovers are 3 men down here. EGM with the Fuse Grip onto Yapzor. Pyke's got to get himself away here. These are big kills if MFF can find them. Pyke's got to run. He's got to hide, but the fish is there. Demon comes in with a stab. Can they kill him? Yes, they can. Double kill for Arise. This is going to be a huge swing. Some huge streaks.
1 second.
If they lose another fight here, it's going to be very painful. Moving forward, Sing Sing looking to set it up here. Yapzor, he's got the blink and he'll go forward here. Saxy getting cleared out. There's your Requiem. They'll bring down the tusk. Now with the stun to Bambo, things falling apart for 4 Clovers. There'll be a Nightmare, but it's only going to prolong the inevitable here. Bambo will get the crush off. They've got the control here with the split, throwing up Pycat into the air. Arise moves forward with the razors. We'll get Bambo. This is going to be a buyback from Saxy on the tusk. Pycat will put the Moonlight Shadow, but the Fisher comes out, blocking him away. They'll move underneath him. They should be able to find this kill here as well as he comes back down, and they will. Pycat getting blown up by the heel.
What is happening?
2 heroes down on the side of 4 Clovers. Nequa only just be able to get himself away, but they might just find it here. Yaps are closing in. He does have the blink dagger if he wants to try and find this one. There's still a tier 1, but the Fisher comes out. Demon's there as well as Sing Sing. Arise turns up with the shadow in the blink fall from Sing Sing. Looking to move on to Nequa. There's Demon as well. They'll get the Razor, and they might just get Saxa as well. Saxa just buyback for this fight. If they lose the Tusk as well, MFF just turning around this fight. There'll be a Snowball, but it doesn't matter. The full 5-man of MFF are there, and they're going to find the kill. Unstoppable streak of Arise on the Shadow Fiend, and in a game where MFF
all of the early game to getting 5-man wiped 2 times in a row.
He might just find EGM. There's your Fisher. Yapzor moves in. Bambo stands up, but he may have to fight his life away as well. There's your Echo Slam. Do back to Crush. Pycat turns up with the arrow onto Jimmy. Jimmy's in a bit of trouble now. Yapzor's trying to get himself out. They may lose Demon here. Demon throws out the Drunken Haze. He's going to try and look to walk into Roshan, but there is no Roshan to deny himself too. He stands there. Oh, he gets the blink out because of the miss. Pyke. And there's going to be even more now. Bambo doesn't blink away straight away, and he will. But it's only a little straw blink to the side. Yapzor moves forward, finds the Fisher, and now Sing Sing jumps straight into the face of the fish, and Fish
My God.
gets served there. A minute now on the clock here for Bambo's.
I've ever seen in a game.
Top lane though, there is a bit of an issue here for the side of MFF. 4 Clovers are starting to break into the base. Looking for pushing into the tier 3, but well, they need to get them to see first. You'll see EGM. And now, who's going to make the jump? Bambo TP's out, and there we go. Jimmy moves forward. Moonlight Shadow comes in. Yapzor's got the Fishes, counts the TP of EGM. EGM's not getting himself out of this one. They'll find the Bane kill there with the heal bomb. Saxter. He's going to be able to push on the top. Ping's coming out onto the tier 2 up on this top lane. Oh, hello, Courier. Alright. Alright.
I mean, that's something, I guess.
At the moment. And he may be the one to tank this. Pycat's got to get himself out and will jump, but he's still trapped up in the high ground. They're trying to get Yapzor first, and the Echo Sam was an equal. They've already taken down Pycat and the Marana. They can look for more now. Forces with the Bamba, the snowballs there. Picks up Bamba at the last minute. Can it save him though? Still fairly low. But the BKB trying to run himself out. Yapzor is going to be kept alive here by the Shallow Grave. Mikro stealing all the damage here from Sing Sing. So Sing Sing a little bit useless in this fight now. Has he got the right click? He's still going to jump in though. Gets the clap onto EGM. Trying to do it, but he just hasn't got the damage. They've already lost Yapzor here on the Shaker, but now arrives with the BKB turning up. Looking for Nikwa. Kabab hiding in the sidelines. Will take down the Dazzle as well. Either side of 4 Clovers. Snowball across for the blink out there. Bambo gets the crush onto Rise. This may be 4 Clovers regaining the grip that they lost on this fight. Bambo backs himself off. He may look to come back in. Arise looking for the TP out, but Bambo, he knows it. The amplifier was out. He had the vision. And he will be able to get the Shadow Fiend. Bottom lane.
But they got 20 seconds to buy unless they want to buy back on Arise.
Let's have a look, see what MFF's plan it. They're going to let the ranged go. Sting Sing wants to fight, jump straight in, post the BKB, but Nikwa gets up the step. And it's going to be straight into Arise. MFF are smoked up behind him though. And Bambo. Crush is beautiful, pops the BKB as well. Arrow Cross is going to catch Yapzor here. He's going to be essentially out of this fight. The Shadow Grave is there. EGM's going to have the Fuse Grid onto Rise, but he gets cancelled straight away here. And now with the Primal Spin illusions, they're trying to turn this one, but they've already lost Yapzor. The damage from Nikwa destroying Sing Sing. Pycat will move forward with a leap, finds himself a kill onto the Ursa. And now 2 heroes down on MFF, neither with buyback. They'll in fact not quite kill Jimmy here through the ultimate, but they should be able to kill him nonetheless after it. There's a Shallow Grave, Snowball forth, they're looking for more as well as just a brew. The Nightmare to hold Demon back, get themselves the kill, and now they're left for Kabap here. Kabap forced back to base there with Arise. There'll be a buyback from Jimmy. Of course, he doesn't have a split here for the second Nightmare. Set something up for the rest of the side. And they will be able to find at least the melee racks here on the top lane. Now they rotate towards the mid. See if they can finish those off. Arise moving in very aggressively. Goes for the little blink back. Forced off away EGM. Arise, seeing if he can chase it. And again, 4 Clovers just playing it a bit more careful now. As Pycat was able to finish off the range racks top. That should
Coming online for Force Sale are a huge deal. No, you don't have to worry about the mischance anymore from the Brewmaster. You're not going to get thrown up in the air. You don't have to worry about the Shaker as much. You kind of just go in, you pop your beak
down, steal as much damage as you can. And now Bambo looking to take down the split. So the splits are
there. They
there.
just punched it to death.
80 seconds on the clock for Jimmy to be on the sidelines, and Arrow flies free. It's going to connect to anyone, but they found the tier 3. And looks like 4 Clovers this time. They mean business. Bambo jumps forward here with a crush. Sing Sing trying to turn it around. Arise, he's got a fair bit of punch here with the butterfly, but the AC doing work here for the side of 4 Clovers. Negating and minimalising a lot of the damage. Arise still trying to fight though. As soon as he comes in as well, Nikwa gets off the standing and punch Arise. There's the Fiend Squad from EGM holding the Shadow Fiend in place. Snowball from side, so he's looking to do his yaps on the back lines. The Fisher comes out. Arise getting away, but Kabap gets the Shadow Grave off in time. Bama now with the crush. Pycat jumping forward here with his own BKB, and they'll take down Arise. Arise is gone. Sing Sing looking for Nikwa, but Nikwa eats the cheese, and now Bambo's there with the crush onto Sing. The amplifiers well. The physical damage is too much, and GG's called by Sing. And again, it was a bit of a swing. But it does get swung back.
A bit of a swing. 20k in 7 minutes of experience. That was ridiculous, actually. Well, MFF ended up putting some interesting fights on the board, I suppose.
They did, and I mean, as you said, the fact that they were able to take those fights against a team that were that far ahead in terms of value at 20 minutes.
Yeah,
it was impressive to turn it.
It shows the strength of the Brew, especially. Yeah, the Brew and the Shadow Fiend were the big ones in the team fights who ended up letting him win, because you have the damage reduction from Requiem, you have the control of the Brew. Between those two things, it's very hard to actually focus one person down and